Hey, here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Kaz Bar. My name is Kaz, your favorite interdimensional bartender who's afraid of salespeople. And welcome. You will be playing Final Fantasy XIV shortly. Hello, Gaia. Welcome. It's good to see you as always. I feel great today. I didn't do a lot today, but I feel happy. I will just say that friendship happened. I will say that. In the most wholesome meaning. I won't give spoilers because I won't talk about it too much because that's spoilers for something, but yeah. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday evening like me. Well, not evening, Wednesday night like me. But yeah, I'm procrastinating as usual. I'm going to be catching up on leveling as much as I can. But also, there will be stuff I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to bring back a bit of an old-ish tradition. Hold on. Okay, so little thing here. One thing I didn't post about is because it's very weirdly timed with the fact that I'm trying to raise money for Dawntrail, right? To buy my copy of Dawntrail. But part of that money that I don't have is due to another upgrade that I got recently. Hold on, I need to adjust the camera because it is a bit too high. It's not catching my full face. I need to lower the angle just a smidge. That's too low. That's too high. Or they're still too low. Yeah, webcams are weird in how they angle themselves. Okay. There, that's the best I can get. So, like I was talking about, upgrades. We've had another upgrade here in the Kaz Bar that I did not really post about. Because again, the timing that this was on sale as soon as I say that I'm looking for commissions to buy my copy of Dawntrail. And I'm trying to raise money for that. Still, like, I still need money for it. Because I'm not sure if when my next pay hits, I'll actually have enough to afford it for early access. But, in any case, the upgrade I'm talking about is I finally got myself a monitor mount. So, yay! That's kind of cool. I actually got a dual monitor mount. So now both of my monitors are suspended above the table right now. I'm swiping my arms underneath both of them. There's nothing underneath them. And yeah, I can now rotate my monitors freely. I don't knock anything off my table. I can actually put my speakers underneath my, like, right in front of me and underneath my monitor instead of it being off to the side and like in a totally awkward angle. I can now have my cables run a little more freely underneath the table without it catching on the monitor legs and stuff like that. The controller definitely has a new spot it can stay in, and so on and so forth. It's good. And actually, now that I've also raised my secondary monitor, I can move the power strip a little closer, so it's much easier to reach the button, turn it on and off. Yeah. That arrived yesterday before I went to gym. So imagine me already a bit sweaty from having to assemble this thing like a piece of IKEA furniture, and then only for me to then go straight to the gym immediately afterwards to work out. So I got like almost double the workout yesterday. It's funny. Now, if only I could do something about the lighting. Because the thing is, like, because of how my room works right now, it's a bit hard for the camera to see my face sometimes, so my facial expressions aren't always accurate. At least, you know, whatever can be captured. And I have to use the very blinding LED lights that are attached to the webcam. I don't know if they ever thought that through as to making it super blinding. Does it make your face more visible? Yes, it does. But at the same time, it is also quite blinding. One thing also to note about my new new setup is that my mic is gonna be a little further from my face. I don't know if that's gonna cause any echoes on stream, but I've had to make it so just that it fits on the table. I might reconsider the position and probably put it somewhere a little more, a little closer to my left, I guess. The only problem is the reason I didn't want to put it on the left side of my my main monitor is because if I turn to read chat on my secondary monitor, it's gonna move my mouth away from the it's gonna move my mouth away from the away from the microphone, so I would be muffled, or I would sound very distant because I'd be talking away from the microphone like this. This is the equivalent of me doing that, but on the opposite side. That's pretty much what it'd be like. Do I plan on getting a third monitor? I don't know. I don't think so. Like, I actually had a conversation with Sheriff about that. Like, I actually had a conversation with Sheriff about that this morning because he and I were talking in Discord about a lot of things. And like one of the things that came up was, what is it? One of the things that came up on the discussion was my second monitor, because of the way that the mount works, I could technically make my second monitor a vertical monitor. And then he suggested if you're gonna do that, you're gonna need a third monitor. So it's like, you would have one monitor for your main game screen, a second monitor for OBS, and then your third monitor would be a vertical monitor exclusively for Discord and chat. Which makes sense. But the problem with that is monitors cost money. Also, I don't have space for a third monitor anywhere. I don't even know how I would even attach that thing to my stand, because as is, I'm worried that like with how thin my computer table is, I'm like, these things are built to be sturdy, true, but at the same time, I am worried that hold on, just want to make sure I'm not missing out anything on my FC. Okay, I'm worried that the third monitor might just cause it to collapse, because again, it's a sturdy table, but it looks pretty thin. It's like half an inch thick. The table is like half an inch thick, so I'm worried that that's gonna cause something to break if I put too much weight on it. It's supported by like metal beams, sure, but you know, can never be too sure. I also told him that like if ever the only time I would ever get a third monitor is if I ever got big enough from in streaming or content creation in general. Like if I got big enough that I was earning enough to actually afford such peripherals, because as is all of like everything I've bought for stream, games and assets have all been paid for either by generous supporters when I was on Twitch, but ever since moving to YouTube, everything except for my graphics card, because you guys were responsible for that, everything else has been mostly just out of my own pocket. I appreciate the support you guys give, and I could not ever compel, like I don't want to force anyone or think anyone is obligated to donate. You guys are never obligated to do that. Support is always appreciated, but it's never required. But for the sake of transparency, as I was telling Cherub, with the exception of a few things, like in the past 2 years since moving to YouTube, pretty much everything I have bought for the sake of streaming or gaming has been out of my own pocket. That's pretty much it. Well, that and commissions. I guess commissions also. Although that's more of I worked for those, so it's still technically out of my own pocket. I don't know. It's a weird thing to say, but like I'm not saying it to make anyone feel guilty or to make anyone feel they are obligated to donate or stuff. This is all for the sake of transparency, and it's just a topic that came up with Sharab this morning. Like, I see like the things I buy in terms of peripherals, I feel that those are things that I should only consider as I either level up in income or level up my like my reach as a content creator, like like how I also measure my success, basically. So like right now, I'm not really doing a lot, like nothing complicated. So I don't need things like a stream deck, or I don't need things like a third monitor. Everything I do is pretty much just like, hey, I'm managing with just a keyboard, a vertical mouse, a controller, 2 monitors, and a PC that I've sunk probably way too much money into. Thank goodness, if you knew how much the graphic card cost. The graphics card, the new GPU I bought cost just about maybe, I'd say 70% the cost of replacing my entire CPU back in my entire computer back in 2022, I believe it was. I think it was 2022 when Fort got mad at me for streaming Final Fantasy 14 on a wait, was it? Hold on. I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2021 where Fort yelled at me and threw money at me. It's on Twitch. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that clip is on... Do I have a clip of that on my Twitch? I can't remember. It's been so long. Let's see. Hold up. Clips. I believe it's in my clips. Hey Ned, welcome. What happened? Wait, are you done with your stream already? Dang. That was a short stream. Or are you just chilling here? Just, quickly. Oh, okay, BRB screen. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, the message came immediately like after, so I was trying to like trace when was it that Fort threw money at me. I'm looking at like my clips for a timeline of when that was. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. If it says 3 years ago, that means yeah, it'll be 2021 when it happened, because I was streaming DMC at the time on my old PC, and yeah. I was also... Wait, no, was I? Yeah, it was 3 years ago, because I remember, because I got a new PC, that was the reason I could actually stream Rainbow Six Siege, is when I started. Are we talking PC stuff? Not just in general. It's just like general, like, upgrades that I've gotten is what I was talking about. Like, I was... Planets in the Loo. Okay. I was just outright talking about, like, you know, when it comes to a lot of the PC stuff, with the exception of the PC that Ford threw at me. Or no, like, how did we get to this topic again? Oh, right, no, I was saying that, like, the GPU cost about 70% of how much I paid to upgrade the rest of my PC back in 2021. And we know that some of the updates to that PC are now a bit overdue. Which reminds me, Ned, I'm actually going to send you something. Like, I was supposed to ask this of you earlier, but we were talking about stuff, so I couldn't really ask you this. But there is an upgrade I'm looking at that I can afford for the sale. I wanted you to take a look and tell me if it's worth getting. Hold on, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Let me send this to you in Messenger. There. I've sent it to you directly. Because it looks okay for the price. I'm just more concerned about... And like, the thing is, like, consider as well that it will be going on sale in like 2 hours to a very, very low price. So that's why. The thing is, it's Lasmall, but I've never heard of the brand. But there are like a couple hundred, there's like 100 something sales of it. So that's what I'm very concerned about. Like, is it, is that worth getting? You've heard of Accelerate? Okay. The only Accelerate I've heard about is from Ben 10. That's like the only Accelerate I know about. For the price, if it goes on sale. It is on sale. It says that in that the sale price that is showing now Actually, that is the current price. The one that's already on. The 3972. That's the current price. That's how I understand it. Known for lasting shorter than normal, then I won't get it. Like, I want something to last me for about the same amount of time that it takes my current, my previous RAM sticks to run. If I want something, I'd ask, get something better. Yeah, I figured. I just saw it because, like, you know, it's 216 gigs and it's got RGB on it, so I thought, like, oh, this has what I was looking for in the other product that was defective. But, like, let's like, I need to... 2-3 years. If it's 2 or 3 years, then that's fine. Like, that's about the same amount of time for that my RAM sticks. Well, okay, no. Technically, my old RAM sticks are currently with Jet, and those work, right? Normal RAM sticks last like 5, okay. But so the RAM sticks that I gave to Jet, they do work, correct? They are still working. Good. Hopefully that'll last him until he also gets upgrades of his own. So yeah, there, spoiler. Jet got upgrade courtesy. It's technically a hand-me-down because when I upgraded my RAM sticks, I gave my other RAM sticks to Jet. They're both like 2 sets of 8s, so it's 16 gigs still. But you know, figured rather than sell it to a stranger, I'll give it to someone who I know can use it properly. Time to go back. All right, thanks for stopping by, Ned. Have fun. But yeah, it's. Hold on, I'm looking at. Wait, what are these? Okay, so I'm looking at the designs for. I just saw a tweet just now of like, what were the V1 designs of Verena before her current design in Wuthering Waves. And excuse me, yes, I am still playing Wuthering Waves. I know that I've complained about it, but I'm still playing it because the gameplay itself is interesting. Plus, I just unlocked what is essentially their end game. I unlocked the Tower of Adversity. So it's like, well, shit, I get to beat stuff up and I have to challenge myself to beat it up properly? Sure. I'm still trying to remember to maximize all of the abilities. Like, in my head, I thought like, oh, this should have less button presses than Genshin, right? Just because it's like, if anything, no, it's not less button presses than Genshin. It's potentially more. Because in Genshin, you have auto attack, skill, ult, 4 different allies to swap in and out of. But that's it. You'd have just those 4. There wasn't any, and the swaps were instant. There was no like intro skills or whatnot. So it's just auto attack. Okay, let's throw in sprint just for the hell of it. Sprint and jump. So that's 9 buttons you have to press in a fight. Wuthering Waves, you have sprint, jump, auto attack, skill, ult, 3 party members to swap in and out of. Plus, you also have echoes. That is also, well, 9.5 buttons because you have to hold the L1 button to transform to use your echoes. But you know, It's about the same, if not slightly more, because aside from swapping to an ally, like I guess the number of buttons you press per ally is more on Wuthering Waves. Because of the fact that you would use your autos, your skill, and your ult on your on the character you're playing on, plus their echo to maximize everything. So that's potentially more button presses on Wuthering Waves. But I'm looking at going back to Wuthering Waves, I'm looking at the design for Verena. Honestly, like the V1, V2, V3 designs, I like I can kind of see, like, if they're trying to go for a more flowery depiction, then yeah, I guess V3 makes the most sense. But in all honesty, I wouldn't have minded the design of her V2. For the tweet I'm referring to, let me actually put this in the chat. This is the tweet I'm referring to that shows the designs of Verena from V1 to V3. Oh, another thing to talk about. Honkai Star Rail. They announced their next 5-star, which is for, I'm guessing, 2.4. That is Yun Li, who is despite the fact that her splash art has her surrounded by fire, she is a physical destruction character, which means this will be our second. Wait, no, is it second? Hold on. Wait, no, Kafka has competition with that. Boot Hill's the first Hunt 5-star. Robin is the first Harmony 5-star. Yeah, actually. Sorry, no. This is the second 5-star that shares a class with another 5-star. Class and element. Because Kafka and Acheron are two different flavors of 5-star Lightning Nihility, whereas Yun Li is now going to be the competitor for Clara. Because we don't have any other class path, type path dupes in Honkai Star Rail. As for the character, Akrix joked that it's Crony, but I'm like, yeah, it's Crony with less chest, sure. But yeah, like I am not completely sold on it yet. The idea of a sword dancer is kind of appealing. So maybe I want to see like what her kit is and what her moveset is like, because right now she barely appeals to me in terms of like she barely appeals to me in terms of design. It really will just depend on what her kit comes out to be. That said, if we're talking about other 5-stars that are coming out, I'm rolling for Jade. Just the fact that she's got like that dummy energy. She has dummy energy. It's like, please, my queen, step on me. Okay, jokes aside, I think considering we have a lot to deal with, let's actually get into the game. So. And we just gotta turn on the mood lighting here. Turn this on as well. I'm gonna move this over here. And we're gonna turn on all of the audio channels. Because guess what? I'm bringing back listening to non-FF music on stream. Well. I hope this isn't too loud. Oh shit, no, 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 I don't want to open Sony Vegas. No! No, I don't want to open Sony Vegas. That's gonna mess up my GPU while I'm streaming. No! I have to wait for it to open. I gotta stop it. I need to stop it. There we go. Okay. Crisis averted. Okay, so first thing we have to do, we have to go all the way to Idleshire. Ah, yes, it's expired. We're gonna grab ourselves a Wondrous Tales and we're gonna dive right in. All right. No, we're on a time crunch. Just dive straight into leveling. Wow. No, I won't keep praying endlessly. The world without love is not the world that I long to see. Sentiment withers, how weak is she? Oh, wow, we actually got an in-sync level. Alright. Okay. I forgot I'm supposed to stand away from the party. My bad! I have completely forgotten how to tank in this game. I don't know what my abilities do. I'm just gonna unga bunga with the axe and hope everything works. Steel Tempest? Oh shit! That's on me. That's on me. Been a while since I tanked. Wait, was I? Okay, let me read really quick what this is. Target party member, arm's length, equilibrium, restores HP. Check it off is barrier, dispels. Okay, upheaval is an attack. That's the punchy thing. Bloodwetting reduces damage and heals. It's lifesteal. Vengeance is the block thing. Thrill of battle is HP increase. Home gang is the anti-death. Ah, fuck. Ah, god damn it. There we go. Well, the NPCs are certainly having fun up there. The thing is, I tune into YouTube music and it's throwing at me all of the music from my Oshis that I have not listened to, or that I have neglected to listen to since their release. Like this song right now is by Bae. It's from her recent album Pandemonium. It slaps. And we just do the Far Eastern dance over here. Already. Okay, he just wants to go for it. I guess we're gonna go for it. I guess we're going for it. Or not. NPCs seem to be handling themselves. Are we gonna be able to finish this in time for the daily? I mean, I could try. I was kind of wondering what was going on back there, but okay. Okay, that's the buff. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, so that was a fun first run. I'm sorry, why is my thing still showing that? It shouldn't be showing that. Hold on. Oh, my preview is not caught up. That's why. Okay, I guess we're going in. 2, 3. Pop. Okay, back to the center you go. Back to the center you go. Watch me give 0 fucks. Oh wait, why did I home gang? Shit, I put it wrong. I have no idea what I'm doing. Bonk. 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 There we go. We want to get this done before the daily reset so that we can do 2 leveling roulettes. Please come here. Please come here. Thank you. The bonketing must occur. Okay, and slash. Spin. Inner release. Inner release. Inner release. All right, it's a circle now. It's not an arc. It's not a cone, rather. Oh shit. I guess I'm staying here then. No. You leave them alone. Do I even need to like cool down for this one? Because these are just 2 guys. All right, to the next area we go. Oh, this way. Yeet! Over here. Smash! Hit. Okay. Ninja, please grab that for me. Be a darling, grab that for me, would you? Thank you. Oh wait, I missed the wrong ability. Okay, what are we doing again? Up. Up to it. Behold, I know how to maximize. What? Aha! I gave 0 shits there. Yay, I'm level 85. Oh, I forgot to eat! Damn. I can't believe I forgot to eat. Well, shit. What kind of a player am I? I forgot my food. It might be a bit late for this, but... Isn't there food that just gives XP? I totally forgot. This ninja has the right idea. I don't care if I get hit. I give 0 fucks. And yeet. Rampart. Shake it off. Oh boy. Oh, lol. I used home gang exactly as we shake it, as I get benediction. I had no faith in this healer. Can you blame me though if you let me die once before because of a phone call? All right, let's see. Haha! I know the pattern still. Hello, fandom. Oh, hello. Whee! Begins feeding on souls. Oh shit. I don't have my Storm's Eye up. No! My fell cleaves! Got that. Well, I'm already done with Endwalker fandom. I'm just leveling my warrior. And trying to get it done before the 11 PM reset. Alright, just gotta stay here. Oops, that might have been ill-timed. You know, Ninja, you don't have to be that close to the boss. Oh. Shake it off. All right, we shook it off. Oh no, not the boundless pain bullshit again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was not able to get that 7th one in. It's this one. Beat him up. Beat him up. There we go. I'll give it to the ninja for being very fast. Hey, we're done. All right. And we managed to get it done before the... And we got a sticker. Sticker! Now, I forgot what was the food that I have. I know that there's a food that I drink that is literally just for experience. It's not for anything else. Doesn't give stats. I remember I used to buy a certain food that was only for experience, and I've totally forgotten what it is. Wondrous Tales, if you've been able to get into that. Well, no, it's only because, like, I want to level... I'm getting into the spirit of leveling up all my shit and hopefully getting it done before Dawntrail comes out next month. Or at the end of the month. So, I remember that the quickest way to do that really is dailies and Wondrous Tales. And I'm going to try to make it a... this is going to be a very hard thing. Wasn't most food an experience bonus before level 70? Technically, all food has an experience bonus. I just can't remember. There was this one food I used to get that was only for experience. I've totally forgotten which one that is. But I may as well just eat any one of these things. This sounds like an Ina song. Hold on. Hold up. This is... I knew it. I knew this voice was Polka. I knew it. I could... It's like, this voice. The voice was either going to be Ina or Polka. And I was right. It's Polka. Well, in any case, we're gonna wait for the daily reset because that's in like a minute. Also, Phantom, I'm sad that you've missed out on the previous karaoke streams. Although those streams are still available. You can actually still view them in the VODs. Am I using a controller HUD? Yes, I am using a controller. Hence, I also have the controller hands in front of me. This is my HUD. It's the W hotbar controller props. Yeah, like I tried playing on keyboard years ago when I started out 14. But because my keyboard at the time broke, or rather not broke, it was breaking, I had to switch to a controller and I haven't swapped back ever since. Hey, welcome back, Ned. How was your stream? Went to PC in April, still using controller. Yeah, like honestly, I'm one of the people that finds controller much easier to use over mouse and keyboard. Like, it's not just that. It's one thing for players to like mouse and keyboard, and then the ones I have extra respect for are the people who are clickers. Like, they click their abilities. I saw how Panda plays though. Panda is a full-on button maniac. And I watched him do it like IRL because we were at he came over to the Casbar and we were with our friend Vitira, and he decided to show off the Paladin rotation with a mouse and keyboard setup. He had to drag everything and do it on the spot. Do I take song requests? Unfortunately, Ned, no. Because this is not tied to Moobot. This is just YouTube music, and I have it set to shuffle. Certain jobs, maybe it'll be good for mouse and keyboard. Most jobs, control is just so nice. I don't know. I can't think of a single job I would want to use mouse and keyboard on. Because all of these classes Every single one I have played on mouse and keyboard. And that includes like the more complicated ones like Bard or Monk or Ninja. The ones with like high APMs. Help by Kobo? I believe that's on my list. Why isn't it on the list? Oh, it is. It's at the very bottom. There we go. Just gotta hit the shuffle button again so that immediately after it goes back to playing. It's actually a pretty good song. It is really good. It's got this nice funk to it. Not the kind of song you would expect from the Kusogaki of ID. It's like it's a mix of like funk with city pop. It's got that kind of city pop slash punk, not punk, funk vibe. I'm rather saddened some of you aren't NA because I can't give you. Fandom. Oh wait, you mean in IRL or do you mean in game? Because like, if you're talking about IRL, yeah, we're not in NA. If you're talking about in game, like it says right here, I'm in Leviathan. That's as NA as you can get. Yeah, Ned and I are in Leviathan. Unfortunately, Ned is currently not in game because his sub ran out. Still not Ether. This is why this is why data center travel exists, fandom. Alright, it's already past 11. Okay, so we can move on to the next part. First off, I need to find like food I can actually use for a dungeon. I guess I can use this. This as well. And this. Why can't I use this? Cooldown, that's why. Oh, you can't use both! I can only use either Spirit Bond or... Okay, well, you know, it's fine. I can just repair all my shit anyway. Look at that. It barely even took damage, because look at how much condition it has. The advantage of using crafter gear. The advantage of being a crafter and being able to repair every single piece of your gear. There we go. So yeah, I don't need to use durability draws anymore. I can just straight up use clap your hands. Is this the remix or is this the normal one? Hold on. Oh, this is the normal Blue Clapper. You know, I have not heard this version in a long time because every time Blue Clapper comes up on my Spotify, it's always the remix. Max Blacksmith and Armor so I can now fix my gear as Culinarian. Why? Because apparently it works. I mean, if it works, it ain't stupid. Oh, my portrait went back to this. I have to remember that after... Let's bring it over here to the fountain. Everybody over here. I don't have inner release. Or I don't have a full inner release. Ah, I don't have the AoE version of Fell Cleave. That sucks. By the way, guys, let me know if the game is either too loud or too soft, or if the music is too loud or too soft. Whee! And yeet. Watch me give zero fucks about standing in AoEs! I don't care. By the power of rage, I get HP. Oh wait, no, I do have it. I just can't use it in inner release. At least not yet. This is Stormblood. Whee! Okay, moving on. How's the new benchmark? I haven't tried out the new one yet. I tried out the benchmark like when it first came out, and it said I got a very high score, so... Wait! Ah, yes, the problems with, Chop its leg, chop its leg! Let's have us a nice crab dinner tonight! Urgh! Crack it open and serve it with some lemon butter! Or maybe some black pepper. Okay. Come here. Let's get you out of the puddles. Oh, I've lost my Storm's Path. Or Storm's Eye, rather. There we go. No, come here. Hey, Ad's dead. That's the first boss, if I remember correctly. Eat. Punchy. I am going to stand in these AoEs and reflect all the damage back to you. I cast Uno reverse card, no you. I'm so glad they changed the tank AoEs to be a circle instead of it being an arc and requiring a target. Ooh. No, not the AoEs. Hey, where you going? Get back here. Where you going, huh? Fall back and defend our island. Where the fuck you going? Get over here. Okay, spin the axe. Oop, dodge the AoE. Heal! Because the healer seems to have forgotten to heal me a little. Ah, that's a weak-ass old ability. Ours goes in a circle now. It's no longer just a cone. And Yitkus. Wait, no, that's not what I want to press. Lamau, no. Fellcleave! Fellcleave! I give 0 fucks! Fellcleave! Punch! Shoulder tackle! Fine. You win this round. But I come back and I smack you with the axe. Oh no. She's casting her thought powers. Quick! Use the anti-sim barrier! I passed my wisdom check because I was old. Okay. Beat him up. Really? Is this all you're gonna do? Do I look like I care about the abyssal volcano? Oh wait, no, I'm a tank. I don't ever get targeted by that. Aha! I win! Yay! We run to the next area. Swim! Swim! Oh, okay. Son of a... I hate these stupid pufferfish. Thwack. No, pufferfish, why? Why must you exist in this map? Hey, DPS, you might wanna, I don't know, deal more damage? This is starting to look like a real skill issue here. And I thought I wasn't gonna deal any damage. Oh no, not this song. This song's gonna make me cry. No. I remember the first time I heard this song, I legit wanted to cry. First time I heard it. And Yeetkus! Smashicus! Runawayicus! Spin the Axicus! Sumash! Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to single target now. If I notice that any of them are starting to fall off, then yeah, I will maybe... Then I will consider going back to AoE. But for now, these guys are barely dealing any damage to them, so I gotta... Like, okay, fine, you want us to go faster? Ew. Permit me to speak, Your Highness. You are ugly as shit. There, I got 2 fell cleaves off before she ran away. No, why did I use the fell cleave on that? I should not have used the fell cleave on that. Hit! No! No, you will not touch the healer! Fell cleave. No, stop running, you bitch. No, not the drop C. Yep, there it is. Yeah, let's fell cleave to not overcap too much. 1, 2. Hey! Oro Jenny. That sounds very inappropriate. Wait a minute. Is this... Oh, it's Anya! Same, also high score. I think the others did too. Seems we're all good to go, huh? Did you load all the tanks or just prioring certain ones? I priored certain ones because I started with Dark Knight because that is Sapphire's canon tank class. Then Gunbreaker because Gunbreaker is interesting. Then Paladin because Paladin at the time of release seemed easy enough to pick up. Then they completely changed the rotation. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Then after that, all that's left are all the healers. Alright, next up, we have to do a level 90 dungeon. So,
I want to go.
I have pretty much forgotten how to play every class. Let's just go ninja. Because I'm already pretty much used to playing ninja at this, wait, no. Let's go back to my private estate and do the striking dummy a little to remind myself how to do the rotation. Hold on, I'm getting a. I have to check something really quick. I just got some important emails. Okay, that's fine. Nothing too important. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, the rotation went something like this. And the rotation just continues going like this. That Aeolian Edge was supposed to be much earlier. I just kind of forgot what the order was. That should be the full rotation, I believe. Alright. I think we can take that into a dungeon. Actually, wait, I'm gonna do what Cherev said to do, which was I can probably buy. Okay, so what am I missing right now? What is my worst gear? Probably that. Yee. You're kidding. That's how much weapons are going for? No, nah. We're going DPS. Oh, now tank is shit. Bad time to not have a tank leveled. and not have a tank geared, rather. Yeah, this is. I knew it. I can recognize Suisei's voice almost instantly. All right. Where are this dungeon again? Fudge. What's up? Ah, there we go. I love this song. Ned, you should hear this song. It is just constant deja vu. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the dungeons in Endwalker, honestly. They got old really quick. They also use my music from past games, so yeah, it feels old. It's great stuff, yeah. But for some reason, I don't know, it just felt like I was more excited about the dungeons in Shadowbringers on repeat than the ones here. I don't know, it felt like the Shadowbringers dungeons were better. It's either that or I've been playing this game for so long that just the daily droll just kind of gets eh. I forgot that hide now resets Doton, which is kind of dumb in my opinion. Alright, now comes the hard part. Remembering my rotation. I've forgotten how this fight goes, but... Okay, we got to the first rotation. Something tells me I don't want to be the same line as those. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I got hit or not, but... I'll take it. Oh, come on! As I get into my Bunshin, that's when the boss dies. Shadowbringers is amazing. Yeah, I honestly find Shadowbringers a better overall expansion than Endwalker. Endwalker had a great story for the main story, but for post game, eh.
Hurry, Golbez! The city is already overrun. First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice. I think not.
I may have just overdone it on the AoEs, but we can get it done faster this way. Oh. There's one more.
They knew we were elsewhere. Cowards.
Why is this the track that's like really, really soft?
For king and country.
Ow. This is gonna hurt. I don't understand the sound balancing for this song, but okay. In case you guys can't hear it, which you probably can't over all of the loud slashy noises, what's playing now is Umisi, the song by the Hololive subunit Umisi, comprised of Ina, Gura, Marine, Aqua, and later on Chloe.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
Okay. Why I hate this boss. It interrupts all of my... And 1 and 2. Can you? Ow! Can you stop jumping around so I can do my... Good lord! Ah!
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction. If only we had returned sooner.
Gotta drop all of this.
For king and country.
Leave it all behind.
I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
I know. Oops. Because I don't have names on top of the other players, I've pretty much forgotten, like, shit. Now the other party members look like NPCs. Oh, I bunnied. Ain't that grand. Run in a circle. Just run in a circle. And... one thing I learned is that you don't have to be in the Hollow Nozuchi to trigger Hollow Nozuchi. There we go. Completely start from zero for the last boss.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength. To fortify my blade. I need power. Light or dark, it matters not.
You're a dick, you know that.
Such savagery ill suits you.
Excuse you?
You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
There we go.
not be bested. Not this day. Prepare yourself. It's over, my friend.
Is it over? Is it really? I'm still standing here, bitch. Despite how many Vuln stacks I've had. Still standing! I got this! Oh, I'm gonna die. Yep.
This before. Let's see how you fare now.
Eek. It is all because the tank chose to not move it to the right spot. Hello, Panda. Welcome.
I'll not be bested. Not this day.
There we go. Leave. There we go. Lit up. LB was so worth. Safe spot was in the middle. Got the rare contra paso mechanic. Really? Well, I guess I was kind of lucky for that. Okay, what do I need to... No, we're not doing that. We could do that. Alexander, Eden's Promise, Alpha Extreme. Oh, look, we have like... Oh. Nidhogg's Rage. I don't know if I can solo that. Why is it suddenly sending me Toho music? I knew this sounded like Toho. I was like, why am I getting Toho music? I listen to VTuber music. Why am I suddenly getting hit by Toho music? Okay, so in terms of extremes we can do, if I want to just... This is purely for the sake of... You have to do Bowl of Embers Extreme. Oh, wait, up. Unrestricted. There we go. You can sell most AR and Heavens and even some SP Extreme with Warrior or Dark Knight if you want to punish yourself. Oh, wow, okay. He's immune! Watch me give 0 fucks as I gain vuln stacks. Okay, can you actually be vulnerable now? There. Now we do the easiest one on this list. It is very easy to solo Shiva Extreme at this point. Do I have the Maniville Lambo here? Oh no, I don't have it! Shit. Oh well. There. That's easy. Okay, what else do I need to do? Jade Stoa Extreme? Nah. Cloud Deck Extreme. Oof. Level 50. We just have to complete it, right? Doesn't have to. What's the fastest level 50 dungeon that can be soloed? Oh wait, now I remember what the fastest one is. Fastest level 50 solo is, if I remember, Brave Fox Hard. Because this is the one that everyone does to level up their relic weapon. Their Heavensward relic weapon. I remember this is the dungeon to farm. It was already pretty fast when I was in Shadowbringers. What more now? Amao? I'm just auto-attacking everything. It's even faster now because I can just auto things while running and it kills them almost immediately. There we go. Everyone just walk into the... Oh, what? This is Bay, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it. It's Bay. But it's from the Hololive Honeyworks collab album. Get out of my way! I have Wondrous Tales to finish! You're not even worth using a skill on. There we go. I'm so glad that it's all just about, like, you have to finish the dungeon. You don't necessarily have to do it in an actual duty. There we go. That's that level 50 dungeon done. Okay, so the remaining ones we have are Anabasos 9th or 10th Circle, Deep Dungeon. Oh wait. Between 3 and 7. Okay, so we have to get one more. Alexander the Creator. Heaven's Word, Alexander the Creator. I wonder, can I solo this? Can I solo A9? A9 normal, not savage. I remember this is one of the first few Nest videos I watched. Hey, Faust. Wee. I need to wait for... Actually, I don't need to wait for that. There we go. Don't need the coffers because we're not in Savage. Can Alexander Savage be soloed nowadays? Because there are some Alexander weapons I kind of want to get because they look pretty cool. Ah, that's not gonna. Hmm. What do you guys think? Should I shuffle this or should I keep it and just take what I can get? What you guys think? Should I shuffle or should I keep it as is and then just get the last two seals? I feel like if I were to give it a try, there's no guarantee I'm gonna get that one line again. But then again, what if we get two lines? Yeah, I shuffled. Gamburu! Not what I was expecting, but you know, it works. So let's go for the last two seals. The fastest one is definitely... Let's see. Yeah, let's retry that. And then also, where are my emotes? Under social, right? Yeah. Nope. At the hotbar. Trying to make sure that I'm not actually... Okay. There we go. We're doing this again. Just to speed things up. I need to remember to switch back to warrior. No! Damn it. Do I look like I care? Oh, she actually goes lower. "57 seconds. All right, so that's one seal. Ooh, we have one of two. We have two ways to get a 4 seal for that. Damn. Okay, so now we have to complete. Eden's Promise. Let's go for Anabasos, 9th or 10th circle. Okay. Go to the settings, remove that. 9th or 10th circle, they say. That's Choo Choo Charles. I forget what this one is. I hope we can get it quite easily. In the meantime, I'm gonna check like. Is there a way to just there all? 200 something, 120k, 251k, 137k. Oh yeah, this is the new Sentai theme song. Boom Boomger. It's supposed to be another car themed Sentai. I'm back. I'm not focusing because spoilers maybe. That's true. Yeah, this next fight is probably gonna be spoilers. Ooh, 107. That's the lowest we found. Okay. Oh, there's none in that. $119,000. $112,000. $104,000. 104 is the lowest we found so far. 467. 108. 102. Okay. Let's see. 125. 73. Okay. 43. Well. $88. 43. Is no one playing monk or samurai anymore? Is that why these are so cheap? 290. 158. 70. Yeah, why is the striking gear so cheap? Hello? What happened to all the... For those wondering what I'm doing, this is something that Sheriff told me about that I forgot that you can do. Wow. Okay. Again, with the striking gear being the cheapest. The hell? That's like 3 categories in a row. 45. What was this one? 47. Okay, no. Casting was the lowest. You can exchange these for materials to get augmented gear or sub-augmented gear. This is 43.5. This one was 43.498. 229, 203, 98, 49, 49. Wow. Why are they selling 99 is the lowest. 49 is the lowest. 99. Okay, so then rings. I only need one because I'm probably gonna try to get the tombstone ring for everyone. 249. 47. Damn, what happened to casters? And then he said to bring it to, I'm guessing, Razatan? We're gonna exchange it. If I'm not mistaken. Laplas, Louis, Coyote, and Chloe. These are like kind of edgy sounding punk songs for an album that looks very, very bright. I know, that's gemstones. Gear exchange. No, not tombstone exchange. Totem exchange. Token exchange. Brain exchange requires. Okay. This gives 17. Okay. Eye level 650. What's the eye level of wait, what? No way. Wow. Okay, that's just about as much as a tombstone weapon. Well, damn. What do I currently have equipped? Yeah, the Diadocus revolver. So what I can probably do is because that's all fending. Okay, we don't want to go with the aiming or the scouting because we're currently wearing that. Okay. Oh yeah, this is Callie's other good song. Wait, HQ gives 7 Panish certificate grade 3 import. This gives 2. Nope, not this one. Okay, and then for this one, we need. We're gonna go for the gun. 7 Divine Rain. For gear, we need 3 per piece of equipment. Seven. Oh. Well, shit. Okay, so we can only buy the gun. Okay. This melded? No, it's not. Of course it isn't. I don't raid. I don't need to meld my gear anymore. Wow, no one is doing Anabasos. Goodness. There is no one doing Anabasos right now. I remember this was, I think this is the song that Callie sang at 5th Fest. Either 5th Fest or this is what she sang at Connect the World, I forget. Let's see, machine. Die. There we go. Yeah, look at my pretty little, my pretty adventure portraits here. This really edgy one, I like it. That one looks like I'm just like wiping my blood from my cheek. Don't have one for Scholar. Black Mage. Warrior. Gunbreaker. Why is no one queuing for P9S? No one is queuing for P9S. How am I gonna get my last 2 seals now? Well, the other... Oh well. Is this Iris? That's Iris, yeah. I knew it. I can recognize Iris's voice. By the way, guys, reminder that for those of you who do not know, and if you happen to be a streamer or if you have your own Discord, my emote commissions are open, so you guys can commission me for emotes. I have the details posted on my Twitter, but I also have the details. Actually, no, it's just on my Twitter. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that lets me, yeah, just full HP heal instead of barrier. This one lets me use Galvanize. This one guarantees it's a crit. damage reduction, healing increase. This is a heal over time. This is a barrier. Oh no, this is just an AoE heal. Lucid Dreaming, Summon Seraph, Looker, Physic, Dialysis, Ruin 2. This is for insta-casting. Protraction is just a... Okay. It's a big heal for a single target. Expedient, yeah, I know that. And Indom is AoE burst heal. Lustrate is single target burst heal. XCOG is delayed burst heal. Yeah, that's about all I need to remember. I'm surprised that healer queues aren't as quick as they used to be. Why, back in my day, the moment you queued as a healer, it will get insta-queued. You can hear a ping right away. What has the world come to? The healers don't get insta-queue privileges anymore. Gosh darn it. Come on, game. Give me the dungeon. Oh, I just got reminded of something while we're waiting for the queue to pop. I just got reminded of something. Is it just me? Or does anyone else here think that Inside Out 2 is completely unnecessary and kinda retcons what we know from the original film? Alright, let me just get all of these materia. Okay, sorry. Let me clarify what I mean by I don't think it's unnecessary and why I think it is a retcon of what we know in the original. So, here's the thing. They expect us to believe that these emotions that are coming in the second film, like anxiety and so on and so forth, that they are supposed to be part of growing up, especially with puberty and stuff, right? Here's my question though. If they are supposed to be additional emotions that appear, why weren't they present in the first film in the adult characters? They're gonna be like, oh, but you know, Riley is just hitting her teen years, so she's only gonna start feeling these things now. And okay, that would make sense if, you know, those emotions were actually present in the other adults in the first film. But no, it looks like in the first film, from what we saw, even in something like Cats, there were only 5 emotions. And that has me, like, just the fact that they introduced a new, what movie are y'all talking about? Inside Out 2. I haven't watched it yet, but from the trailer alone, and I've expressed this early on, from the trailer alone, I already felt like it was a meaningless cash grab. A meaningless, unnecessary cash grab. Solely by the reason that it looks like that they are retconning something from the first film, which is, oh look, there were actually other emotions like anxiety. Here's the thing though, and I'm only going off of the trailer because again, I have not watched the movie. I am only going off of the trailer. If these additional, again, so to repeat my point, if these additional emotions were supposed to be there, or are supposed to be part of you, if they move in and are supposed to be part of you permanently, why weren't any of them in the heads of adults in the first film? They weren't in the dad, they weren't in the mom, they weren't in the older characters, like the one in the pizza shop, they weren't in the cat. So where have they been? Based on the ending from the first film, thinking they were the whole time after you saw the mixed memories. I'm glad you brought that up, because if that was actually the case, again, why weren't they present in the adults' heads? The understanding I have from the first film was that emotions like anxiety, melancholy, jealousy, all of those emotions are offshoots of the core 5 emotions that are joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear. The thing is, if you, and the way it was explained in the first film, melancholy is a combination of sadness and joy, and it was represented by a core memory being composed of both sadness and happiness, and it's meant to explain that our emotions develop and grow, but they are in the world of Inside Out, thematically they are combinations of multiple of the core emotions together. Now, that was a good note to leave on, but suddenly, oh, here comes anxiety. Anxiety, envy, ennui, and embarrassment. And they're like, oh, it's supposed to show that her emotions get more complex as she grows up. We already had that in the first film. We already had it explained in the first film that emotions are complex. That you can't just be happy all the time, that you're supposed to be allowed to feel certain emotions or mixture of emotions, that some memories are combinations of the core emotions. Again, in my head, I'm just like, this is Disney being Disney and just pumping out a soulless sequel. It's the reason that they pumped out Toy Story 4. Now, I know that there was a video released where the producers were just like, oh, originally it was supposed to end at 3, but we were convinced to make 4. And then when 4 came out, I watched it, it felt like a whole bag of nothing. Did I forget? Did I? So, are you gonna move forward? Slap on the ground. Slap the ground. Slap the ground. Not as outstanding as 4 as set up. No, like the thing is like, okay, look, the thing that I didn't like about 4. Ow! Ow! Sorry, wait, let me focus on this. I'm the healer. I actually have to focus on this. I'm sorry. Okay. To explain what I thought that 4 was an unnecessary, soulless cash grab of a sequel. The whole point of the story of Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 is that the toys have to be there for their kid. 3 was a send-off for Andy, and it showed that in the legacy of that, whoever the toys were entrusted to, in this case Bonnie, they would stick by that kid, or they're supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be. Now the thing is, that was a good enough send-off, and then 4 comes along, and it would have been great if it was just a matter of, hey, Woody teaches this Forky to appreciate being a toy. The problem is that it then ends with Woody leaving Bonnie. And I'm just like, huh? I thought the whole idea was you're supposed to be there for your kid. I thought that's the whole idea, Woody. Why are you... Like, you argued with Lotso for this. And suddenly he's like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna leave Bonnie and just stay here with Bo. So you're saying that you're supposed to stick by your kid until you can simp over someone. And it's not like Toy Story 4 is the first unnecessary sequel. Because we also had Wreck-It Ralph 2. Okay, what happened to you? Why are you hurt, Reaper? Post. Okay, you know what? Stay away from the ice cubes. Why is it saying it's invalid when there's no effective deployment tactics when I'm casting ad Lokium on him? What's different? Oof. Oh no. Sir, I have rezzed you. Get up. Ow. There we go. Whew! That took a while. Oh, definitely not necessary. Destruction of character. Yeah, exactly. See, and that's the thing. I feel like they want to make interesting stories, but why do you have to use an existing IP? The story of Wreck-It Ralph could have worked in an entirely different or new original story. They didn't have to make it Wreck-It Ralph. They could have made it an entirely different set of characters, and it would have made better sense than Wreck-It Ralph. The story of Woody could have still worked in like a different franchise, like establish a new IP. Stop recycling old ones and giving us unnecessary sequels. I will stand in this AoE just to heal the tank. Retraction. I forgot that's a thing. And ground slap. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Oh god, it's the creepy dolls. Ow. Sir, I hope you are using your cooldowns. Okay. This is completely safe. That was not safe. Yes, 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 yes. Working on it. Uh-oh. Free sprint for everyone. Just stay in the center for everyone. Wait, what? Oh no. Oops. I thought mid was 3. I was gonna say I told you so, but it's definitely not safe. Yeah, I misread that immensely. Sorry about that. Stay in the center, he says. It will be safe, he says. Can you tell how long I haven't played this game for? Another song that's made me cry. And this is only the second boss. This isn't even the final boss yet. Test driving our new static the other day and it's a reminder of how painful learning Savage Mix can be. Yeah, I know the feel. I remember that was us when I we had to test the newbies in Team Early Pool before. Okay, now center is safe. Hey, who looked my way? Excuse you? Oh no, I looked apparently when I casted. That's on me. Oh, okay. I don't remember putting the cast bar up there. Panda, did you do something to my UI? Whew. Saved the Reaper just in time. Uh-oh. There we go, it's dead. No, when you looked yourself, yeah. That was already there when I used that. Okay, well, I guess I need to double check that because I don't remember putting it there. I'm pretty sure I have it in the middle of my screen just so that I can always see, oh, it's casting something. I need to fix that. Don't know why it's off to the side. Okay. Slap the ground. Slap the ground. Still Morbin. Spit on the dark, on the warrior. Yeah. I'm glad that with the change to AoE for Scholar, you can just target the tank the entire time. Sir, I don't know if you are using your cooldowns because you seem to be dying a lot faster than usual.
waiting so long. Don't disappoint.
Oh, I've been using it on the wrong target. I keep forgetting to select the tank again for deployment tactics.
I bring my all to bear.
Okay. Oh no. Fuck.
Drink deep of blackest terror.
They'll be fine, I think. Well, shit. Sorry. That's on me again. Will they really be fine? No, they all restarted. Unless that Dark Knight is still going. Nope, he... Nope, he's still going! Him and the other Reaper. I don't think they'll survive this part though. You also got you just gotta kill it first. I don't know, like, here's the thing, I don't know anymore. I usually assume that like by level 90 dungeon, you need a healer or you're gonna die. Even if it is a dungeon boss. No more games!
Be swallowed by the tide.
Oh boy.
What? That's not right. How do you like this?
Wow, they are actually trying to two-man this. Now, what are you gonna do now? You got like two orbs each. 3 on the tank, actually. Nah, I can't send Aos in.
Good. A fitting finale.
Okay, now you got bone stacks. Now what? While they're doing that, why is the target info bar there? Oh no, that's too small.
Are my eyes deceiving me? Your soul start to fade. Unleash your magic to me. Now it's time not to believe in me. A journey we have to see.
Oh wait, that's transparency. Oops. Wait, hold on. No.
Incomplete melody, sung with a sweet but yet a sad symphony. Unwavering spirit that you told me. How can I do it when you're not even here? Oh, let
Why is that there? Hold up. That freaked me out. Why was that there? Oh wait, 2 is my crafting. Forgot. When are we getting popcorn emote? I wish. Just gonna wait for them. There we go. We gotta catalyze. Get over here.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourselves. I bring my all to bear.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Drink deep of blackest terror.
Ah. Not again. I'm so bad at this. No, this mechanic was. Oh, you're talking about the. Yeah, I did get hit by the bubbles again. I can't seem to grasp it. Like, I thought it was cross, but apparently the last 2 bubbles were on the same side. And you also need to remember that I have expedience and sprint. I am honestly the one sandbagging right now. It's because I'm not so used to healing this dungeon. I think this might actually be my first time healing this dungeon. Come on, give me a crit. Nope.
I've been waiting so long. Don't disappoint. Brace yourself. I bring my all to bear.
sides. Okay. Maybe here. It's this corner. Yep. There we go.
Straight deep of blackest terror!
I found the triangle!
You really must try harder! Battle the so whet the appetite!
Okay.
No more games! Be swallowed by the tide!
And here it comes! Ooh!
What? That's right! How do you like this?
Okay.
Good. A fitting flow.
I found the triangle, Ma!
Why are you still alive?
Fuck you, that's why. Okay, then these bubbles. This side. Gonna be here first. Come on. Finally. Woo! Sorry for deaths. Woo! We did it. Okay. Repeat that listener but also lag has gotten worse. That's what XIV is for, having the documents are yeah, I do have exit lag. So like exit lag helps a lot more than it helps a lot. Like after hearing about it from Drac, I gave it a try, and honestly, especially for me who's like in a country with like really bad internet overall, and back then I had like the worst ISP imaginable. DC party mates frame not reflecting your location till 3 seconds later, buttons not procking. Hey, it's better than, you know, the game not loading your models while the fight is ongoing. Or they're not loading markers until like a minute later. Rip the random gunbreaker DC, we were in an AoE during episodes. Ouchie. Okay, we can do a retry here. Just to make this really, really quick because we are kind of short on time. Free Invisible Warrior of Light model. Oh, you had no idea. It was the very stream where my co-raid lead at the time, Fort, gifted me 1K US to get a new PC. God damn it. All right, snowflakes, get over here. There we go. Then I'm just gonna dance for Shiva. Hey Koala, welcome. But yeah, that was the same stream that happened. I was complaining how like for some reason we were going through the fight and yet nothing was loading. The models were there. It was playing the animations of the models moving. But there were no AoE markers for anything. So I had to rely on callouts and watching where my party members were going, and I had to like just remember every single mechanic. The funny thing was, in that pull, I was the last one standing. It's like we did that fight and like we got until it was what fight was that again? It was Cloud of Darkness. I think that was E9? Was that E9? I forget. Was Cloud of Darkness E9? I totally forgot. Yeah, it was E9. So E9S. We went through that, and I went through like the first half of the fight with absolutely zero AoE markers, and I was the last one standing in my raid group. Damn, we could have gotten. I wish we had gotten a 2-liner, but oh well. Not much we can do there. Let's go to Idleshire. Still visit different data centers. Oh yeah, well, welcome. You're welcome to come aboard Primal. We are in the Primal data center on Leviathan. At least I am. All right, Chloe. Okay, let's see. Wait. Hold on, before that, I forgot. Switch to Warrior. That all the experience goes there. Okay, select one. Go for a time-worn map. And Tombstones of Comedy. Ah, but I didn't level up though. Damn. Which servers per DC are the most packed? Often switch servers because the market or party finance. If I remember correctly, Levy is definitely one of the more packed servers on Primal. It was already a bit difficult back then to get Azure into the server because we had to wait until like what was the peak, the non-peak hours so that he could actually hop in. Because as we've learned, depending on the time of day, either your server will be unable to accommodate new players, or if you wait for the right hour, it can. So there is that to consider. I think also Excalibur was full. I remember when I first played, I made a character on Excalibur because I thought like, hey, the name Excalibur sounds like a fun server. I didn't pay attention to what Ned was saying. I was like, oh, we're on Leviathan. It's like, oh, I went to Excalibur. So I had to redo my character. And then that wasn't the only time I had to remake a character, because then later on my friend Comet gifted me the base game Realm Reborn. Problem was, because I was playing on Steam, I had to uninstall 14 from Steam, reinstall it as a vanilla game, create an entirely new account, and start from level 1 all over again. So yeah, that was, and I had to wait until the, what is it? I had to wait until Leviathan opened up again before I could actually join Leviathan. I had friends in the local D&D servers who tried 14, but they got it on Steam. Yeah, I know that there are some streamers also who got it on Steam. Like, I know Coswell, aka Sam, they got it on Steam and were complaining about the Steam regulations before, or like how it was absolute garbage to update 14 on Steam before. I don't know if they fixed that now, but yeah, that happened. I had to tell them how you need to get it from the SE site. Yeah, okay, so we do need to talk about that as well. How, like, I remember when CDog VA, aka Connor, had to do 14 as part of a sub goal, and it was a nightmare to get the website to work and to sign up for the game. So that was another thing. Him and Iron Mouse had to go through that trouble. And I think even Girl DM, like, it's funny how like a lot of the big name streamers that didn't used to play 14 are now playing 14. CDog VA played 14 for a while. Asmongold is playing 14. Girl DM had been avoiding 14 all this time, and now she's playing it. Even in the Hololive side, you have Fubuki and Iroha, both of whom are playing 14 as Lalafels. Who else plays 14? You've got some of the girls in Niji Sanji also playing 14. Nagla, that the Nagla of all people. But here's no, like it's okay to talk about Asmongold now. Okay, like look, the thing is, as much as we kind of got mad at Asmongold before, he's gotten better. Like I know that there are some streamers that are worth people's ire, but Asmongold has kind of redeemed himself. He's also grown to love the community of 14 as well, and to respect them, and so that's like a redemption arc, I guess, if you can call it that. Speaking of, about this chair, what chair? Huh? What chair? What do you mean, what chair? I don't know what you mean, fandom. Like, okay, look, if you're not a fan of Asmongold, it's fine. But honestly, he's not as bad as he used to be. At least I don't follow him per se, but I've watched some of his streams, and how he used to be back when he was in as just a WoW streamer, he's changed. I mean, for Christ's sake, he has this very wholesome adoptive relationship with another VTuber who he calls his daughter, and said VTuber also acknowledges him as as her dad. It's so adorable, and I'm just like, what the hell? I didn't think that this would involve Asmongold of all people. It's like diabetes. The Lalafell chair drama. What Lalafell chair drama? Hold up. What is the? Oh boy. Hmm. Okay. So I'm a bit okay. Yeah. So I guess that's the thing that surprises me the most about that is that Pyro actually chimed in on it, and I'm just like, okay. I can understand the frustration of the Lalafell players, and even I'm kind of getting sick of the whole like honestly, like, I'm not even a Lalafell player, but even I think that sometimes the jokes about Lalafells go a bit too far. If it's annoying a lot of the players, like if you're going to make fun of players for picking a specific race, then we're kind of going against the whole inclusivity of the 14 community that we advertise ourselves to be. It's not like we're saying that you can't make fun of races for their things. It's like how people make fun of Aura for having very convenient handlebars for that. Or if you play a Mikote, you're a furry. Hello, Panda. I see you there. Is that a gunbreaker weapon? That is a gunbreaker weapon. Mandervillia's gunblade. You know, I need to get like on my Manderville stuff. That's another thing that like I'm so behind on. Maybe I can do that this week, like off stream. Asmon and Rich flooded the absolute hell out of Ether though, which still kind of annoyed me to this day. Gets taken out of context in his streams, which makes him look like a yapper. Well, the thing is, he's a streamer. Streamers are to some extent inherently yappers. So you can expect that like there is going to be some level of chitter chatter, and because of that, people are going to be taken out of context. Like right now, I'm always like, even if I have just chatting segments, remember the last stream we had, which was last Monday, I had to give a disclaimer about the joke because I'm worried that it's going to get taken out of context. It's 2024 and cancel culture is unfortunately still a thing, and more so with the internet where people can always take things out of context. So that's one of the biggest problems of like our advancements in technology. It makes things easier to condense information, but at the same time, it makes it very easy for people to conveniently leave out information and make you look like the meanest person on earth. Is that why when I got back for Endwalker, there was just shit ton of new people? I think that might have been because like I remember when Asmongold played 14, there were a lot of people following him, and the thing was like, I remember how much discourse there was at the time because like everyone was like, "Oh, we don't want people like that in 14," or like, "These people made fun of us for a long time, so we like." Why are they in our game? And I have to admit, I was part of that camp for a while. I have to admit that I was part of the WoW hater camp because, like, at the time, I had heard nothing but, like, bad things about certain popular WoW content creators saying really bad things about the game that I love, which is 14. And I've heard that they were also like very, very toxic. So I thought to myself, like, I don't want, and the place I was coming from was I didn't want that kind of toxicity in a game that I think has a very welcoming and very inclusive community. Even if I myself am very antisocial and I don't indulge in a lot of social aspects of the game because I'm by heart a solo player, I still love what the community is and what it can be. I don't know when it came back when the servers were stable, people finished Endwalker, Asmon and Rich played 14 and flooded Ether. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like they flooded Ether, right? I remember the clips of like people giving like a convoy or like a parade for Asmongold when he entered Heavensward. And it was a heartwarming experience for him and also for Pyro. Very welcoming community. A lot of us were child coded and should not be included in adult discussion. See, that's the thing. That's what I mean. It's like guys, I don't honestly think that we should we shouldn't be kidding too much about the whole Lalafels are kids because they're inherently adults. Like some of them anyway. There are most of the NPCs that are Lalafels are treated as adults. You have Papa Shan, who is one of the first few Lalafels you're introduced to. It's a fucking beard, for God's sake. Like, the way I saw this, that they're essentially this game's version of halflings / hobbits. So, why? Are we talking about that pyro? Yeah, the pyro, the pyro who exploded because he couldn't take it anymore. About like he was just trying to enjoy 14, and then someone in his chat was like raging about him playing 14 instead of WoW and was insisting that WoW was the superior game, and then he had to break it down for that person in a very articulate rant about how no, the game is like WoW is not as good as he makes it out to be. And then he also had to call out Blizzard, and that was the clip that made me follow Pyro. Actually, weren't they dwarves based on Shadowbringers? Yeah. Okay, so arguably, yeah, dwarves, because well, they're not as muscular as the typical dwarf sense. So I see them more as like halflings than dwarves. Actually, Pyrocynical, is that his name? Wait, hold on. Is it Pyrocynical? No, sorry. It's Pyromancer I'm talking about, not Pyrocynical. Pyromancer is the one I'm referring to. My bad. Also, Panda, I'm amazed by the number of mounts that you have. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'll admit that I was originally in the camp of don't let the WoW players into 14, because in my head, I had this prejudice, this idea at the time that and I've changed since then. I've thought that most WoW players were like very, very toxic because of how they were presented often in clips, or how they were very, very against 14 simply because for no other reason except that 14 was a competitor. They didn't see what were what people loved about the game, and then they were judging 14 players based on that, which is ironic because that's what I was doing. Now, and I've changed my point of view to be, look, if you're going to pick up 14, I welcome you. As long as you try out the game with a very open mindset. Like, don't play the game for the sake of nitpicking everything and trying to find everything wrong with it. Play the game and try to enjoy it. Like, it's fine to make comparisons as long as you aren't there to just shit on the game to, like, just for the sake of being negative. It's one thing to give constructive criticism. It's another thing entirely to, like, again, I bring to mind as a perfect negative example of how to not criticize a game. I forget the name of that one streamer. WoW player FF14. I forgot his name. Which one was it? I forget his name. The one that got called out by his mod. Like, I remember even Zeppla was a former WoW player. I can't seem to find the clip anymore. I think they've erased this dude off of the internet. Because that dude is gone. Like, I can't find the clip anymore. It used to be all over YouTube. But there was that one WoW player who, like, was complaining so much about the game. Said, can't understand the story. Hates how the game plays. He doesn't know how to play his class. The game doesn't teach him. But completely ignores the fact that he bought a story skip, a level jump, and a level skip. He bought all the boosts to jump to the last part of the game, skipped every cutscene, and then claims that the story is nonsense. Our own community shits on the game enough as there's no need to bring in outsiders. Exactly. Zeppelin still plays WoW though. Yeah, like, look, I'm not the type of person who's gonna stop people from playing other MMOs. If they find that WoW is appealing again and they want to go back to it, like, so be it. I know that Pyromancer has gone back to WoW every now and then. Even like FF14 players who are like kind of big names in the community as streamers, they've also streamed WoW. Like Jesse Zoltan from Nest. Jesse has streamed WoW. Sam, the one I mentioned earlier, Coswell, he streamed WoW before. It's not like just because you play 14 doesn't mean you can't play WoW. The only reason I haven't played WoW is because of there are two reasons I don't play WoW. One, I don't like the aesthetic. Two, it's Blizzard. I'm refusing to entertain anything that's like Blizzard Activision at this point because of everything that's happening and how they haven't gotten better. You'd think that after getting rid of what's his face, they'd get better. No, apparently they've gotten worse. So, all the more reason to not support anything related to Blizzard or Activision. Mostly Blizzard, yeah. Like how I'm just having a just chatting segment here, and now Panda's just like flexing every single reptilian mount he has. How do I? There. Yeah, go back to that just so we can keep watching Panda switch between mounts. I don't think I'm gonna be doing dungeons today anymore because like we've done what we could. We've done expert roulette. We've done level 90. We've done the Wondrous Tales. I will probably do the rest like off stream. But I want to have these discussions because like I like having discussions about games. I like having healthy discourse in games. I feel that it's the best way to learn and grow as a community. Not just in the games that you play, but also in a streamer's community. I wanna inspire people to be better, to be good people. Because we have way too many people on the internet that are like, the whole point of their content is to be mean to other people. And that is one thing I can never condone. That was the main reason why originally I didn't want to be welcoming to people like Asmon and stuff. Because like, again, they were WoW players. I had this misconception that WoW players were very, very toxic. And so I didn't want to welcome that toxicity into 14. The ironic thing was, that was very toxic of me to think so. Not to mention, the rest of the community showed their fangs, and it was kind of an ugly thing to see that for all of its worth that we're claiming to be a very welcoming and inclusive community, that we are kicking out people like Asmongold from enjoying the game. People who, if they've expressed that they want to enjoy the game, that they want to actually give the game a fair try, and we were mean to them on day one, which was not a good thing. I never noticed. What does this ability do? Delivers an attack with a potency of 150 to all nearby enemies. Shares an upcast with upheaval. What's upheaval again? Oh, so it's the AOE version of this. Okay. Has he really changed? He seemed like a POS to me. They are dogs, just that they are fan-tempered their toxicity with good vibes. Like, I don't know. I can't speak for sure. Because, again, I've only seen very limited clips of Asmon. I think he's a little better. I don't know if he's still as toxic as he used to be, or if he's improved. From my perspective, he's not as bad as some people. There is one streamer that... There's one streamer who, for the life of me, I wonder why Twitch still gives him the light of day. Why Twitch allows him to still be on their platform. And it's people like that being allowed on that platform that made me move from Twitch in the first place. It was one of the reasons. I've shared before that I've had many reasons, but one of the reasons is that Twitch is very... they are very... They play favorites, obviously. And I know it's probably just a piece of shareholders, but there are some people that are just very objectively bad people and are very toxic in the streamer community. And yet, they're still allowed to exist on the platform. If you don't know who I'm talking about, I don't want to say his name because it's going to be... It might pop up in the algorithm and then more people are going to find that person. How do I hop the Primal again? I think you're supposed to go through your nearest Aetheryte. I will only say that this person, I'm not sure if anyone else has this kind of signature to them, but you will know this person because they used to be an Overwatch esports player. And their stream tag is 3 letters. You can probably surmise from there who I am talking about. And the ironic thing was I used to look for clips of this guy because he was a Winston main back when I was playing Overwatch, considered one of the best Winston players. And I was a Winston player before I became a Lucio player. And then I started bouncing between Lucio, Winston, and Diva. And Mercy before they reworked Mercy. Oh, you have to do it from the character select screen. Oh, okay. I thought you had to do it from the Aetheryte. Oops. My bad. I've never done data center travel, so don't trust me on that. Like 2 of those heroes? Which 2? I used to play. Hold on, I know the game is pretty quiet right now, so let's actually turn on the in-game. Oh, no. Let me open my YouTube music again. Let's continue listening to music, just for a little while longer, while we chat a bit more. Don't know who you are. Okay, talking to Louis. Has to make us do the DC travel to him. Hey, I'm the streamer. Y'all are the ones volunteering to come over here. I'm not asking you to come here per se. I welcome you, but I'm not gonna be the one to travel. I have no business on Ether or Crystal. Should have made a Food Panda skin. Anyway, like again, it's like what point was that again? Oh yeah, I used to, back when I was playing Overwatch, when I was a tank, I would switch between Winston and Diva and occasionally Reinhardt. And I think Hog as well. I used to play a mean Roadhog back then. As a DPS, I would usually play Soldier 76 and Pharah. And I think Junkrat. Junkrat was kind of inconsistent though. That was just like, oh, I'm just gonna shoot my bombs in a general area and hope something hits. You'd be surprised how often that works. Then there was support. Support was I would play Lucio, Mercy, and Moira. Moira was my other main healer. After the Mercy rework, I switched to playing Lucio and Moira. Overwatch 1, right? Yeah, Overwatch 1. Scott Falco did a good video on Diva back in the day. Which one is Scott Falco again? The name sounds familiar, definitely. Devo this. Oh yeah, the Side of Salt series. Yeah, I remember that. Side of Salt series. Yeah, I remember those. Done with Overwatch, by the way. I'm pretty sure everyone is. Ned's done with Overwatch. I'm done with Overwatch. Although I was done with Overwatch much faster than Ned was. I had hope for Overwatch when they had announced the PvE. Oh, is that you? Hey. Phantom, are you Johan? Welcome. Welcome to Leviathan. You're looking snazzy in your outfit. You kind of look like, what's his name? Ignis from 15. Is that look you were going for? Is that the intent with that outfit? Glad to be here. Yay, nice. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Wait. My brain just fried right now. Oh yeah. I was done with Overwatch 1 a lot sooner than Ned was. Part of the reason I got done with Overwatch was because I hated the connection, like my internet connection to it. I'd be playing ranked and then like I'd lose so much LP because of how many times I disconnected because of my ISP. My ISP sucked. And so that just demotivated me from playing the game at all. Oh. What are you giving me? Guardian pizza. A lot of Guardian pizza. And honey croissants. Ooh. Spell speed. And crit. Do I go back to playing my spell speed summoner? Do I go back to playing my spell speed summoner? Because if you go back to my summoner, I believe I have spell speed on this thing. Nope, I removed all of my materia, but back then I had spell speed as my I had spell speed as my melds on summoner back in tier 1. There's no balancing now. It's a coin toss on if you'll win or not. Tanks carry hard. I'm pretty sure. I thought tanks would have had the most difficult job because they removed your co-tank and now you're just a solo tank. But yeah. I came back to Overwatch for a bit when my internet stabilized, but I just lost all love for the game by that point. And then there was also then when Overwatch 2 first came out, like when the open beta came out, we tried it and I was like, I'm not impressed. So I kind of just I wasn't impressed with Overwatch 2. And more so when it left the closed beta and then just was a full game, and then finding out that they decided before the full release that they were just going to not push through with the PvE. The very thing I was waiting for was the PvE, and they got rid of it. And they said, oh, but we'll make it limited time events, so your story is gonna be in shambles. You do realize you are going the same direction as Destiny 2, which, by the way, I'm semi-tempted to go back to. I have a very strange relationship with Destiny 2, and there are so many times I am tempted to go back. I'm always tempted to go back to Destiny 2 because I kind of enjoyed the gunplay. I didn't, but the thing I have with infinite scaling games is that, with the exception of 14, where they do it right, where they keep the feeling mostly constant of like enemy toughness with your damage as well as the mechanics. But with games like Destiny, where it's just like, oh, we will just raise everyone's HP and damage towards you. Good luck. Suffer. Yeah. I mean, technically I'm caught up on most of the story, and I could go back, but I have no hope in the story now since the original writer for Overwatch left Blizzard. Yeah, not to mention, what's his name? Kaplan. Kaplan also left, didn't he? Jeff Kaplan was like the OG for Overwatch, and the game was already in a bad place. When he left, I was like, oh yeah, for sure this game's not gonna bounce back. All the more reason it wasn't gonna bounce back. But yeah. Destiny is another example of a game that like it's very bad to go with a time limited story mode. The fact that they keep going with, oh, let's vault our story. Look at 14. 14 has managed to maintain that it has all of its story available from beginning to end with no restrictions on playtime. It's a meme, but it's a meme that's true. Destiny's like, oh no, we're running out of server space. Well, time to delete this very important section of the story. Oh, you don't know who this character in the current expansion is? You should have been there 10 years ago when we had the story. But I wasn't born yet. Too fucking bad. I don't understand that logic, honestly. And it's not like it's not like Destiny isn't short of money. There was a time where I actually supported getting the season pass every season for a full 1 or 2 years. I loved that game for a while. Pretty fun. The only issue with it was that like, no, it's not only issue. There were a lot of issues I had with it. It's like 14 vaulting Shadowbringers. Exactly. Like if they've decided to vault Shadowbringers, or no, if they had decided to go through Shadowbringers, but to vault the entire Crystal Tower raids and say, you can never play these again. So you don't know who this person is. That wouldn't make sense. Of course you were gonna go that direction. You know, I was thinking shit when he saw it and jumped when he still had a life. But to be fair, Panda, like, I know that Jeff stayed for as long as he could. And I remember reading that he had actually protected the Overwatch team as much as he could from any sexual harassment advancements. Fandom, that's outdated. It's up to Stormblood now. Yes, it is. Hey, have you ever heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, which is a free trial up to level 70 that includes the base game and Realm Reborn, award-winning expansion Heavensward, and award-winning expansion Stormblood with no restrictions on playtime? I memorized that shit. But yeah. I find it funny how like a lot of my streams, like my chatting is usually like I delve mostly into critique of like games that I love. I've shared many times that I'm the type of fan who can support something wholeheartedly, but that doesn't mean that I will not critique something where critique is warranted. Ooh, look, it's the Shiba Inu mount. It's the Inu mount and the Shiba mount. That's a store item, right? I totally forgot. Get a more updated format. It's fine. Just add Stormblood to that and you're fine. I forget, how do you get the Shiba Inu mount? Store mount? Damn. Okay, that sucks. Anyway, so like I said, I'm the type of fan who can criticize things despite loving it. I love Destiny 2 for what it was. I wasn't there for the release of Destiny 2, so I missed stuff like the original Crimson Raid or I wasn't there at the peak of I forget the name of the expansion where, spoiler alert, a very beloved character voiced by Nathan Fillion dies. But yeah, I wasn't there for that, like at the peak of it. I joined after that sometime. That was the earliest expansion that was available. And then, yeah, I just kind of went from there. I do remember buying, what's it called again? I forgot the name of that expansion. Hold on, I'm gonna look for Destiny 2 on my Steam. Destiny 2 is still on my Steam, and I bought the Witch Queen. Okay, so I have Shadowkeep, I bought Forsaken, I bought Beyond Light, which even then Beyond Light was like hella weird. I bought Witch Queen. Haven't finished Witch Queen. I am so tempted so many times to go back. Because I remember the gunplay was pretty fun. And I remember even I used to have like community nights for that. I remember I got Gaia into it again. And then some members of TEP also played Destiny with me before. It even says here Archie used to play Destiny. Apparently some of my old friends from college also played Destiny. Tribe, who was one of my my emote commission peeps, has played Destiny. Nagisa has played Destiny, MB's played Destiny. Rudo has played Destiny? Wait, hold up. Azure, your brother has played Destiny. What the heck? Cinder's played it. I know Cinder's played Destiny. It's fine, they brought him back. He was a memorable character. I know they brought him back. I didn't want to spoil too much, but yeah. So that's what I meant. Like, they're bringing him back for the Final Shape expansion, but I'm just like, yeah, but unless you had played Forsaken, you wouldn't know who that was. So it's kind of like, what's the point, Bungie? Why do you do this to yourself? You're going to bring back a very integral character to your story, one that is supposed to invoke this feeling of, oh my goodness, he's alive, and they're bringing him back. But newer players who join the game nowadays won't be able to familiarize themselves with him because you vaulted Forsaken. Makes no sense. Aside from that, my biggest gripe with Destiny is just how unfair it felt to play the class I loved. I've shared this before. I am a hunter. I loved the hunter class. What I hated was that it felt like playing hunter was the biggest disadvantage ever. Because the way I understood it was the archetype is Titans are the tanks / frontliners. what's the name of the other class? Wait, hold on. Destiny 2 classes. Titans. And yeah, they're the tanks, they're the frontliners, they're the punchies. They're beefy, they're slow. Warlocks are meant to be casters. They can be played as support. They can be played as a black mage if you wanted. So they swapped between the two, but they were essentially the middle ground between DPS and utility. Then you had Hunter, who were they are advertised as the speedy DPS class. Their kit revolves entirely around clearing waves of enemies or dealing a fuck ton of damage to the boss with their abilities. Just look at all of their subclasses. If you pick Arc, you have a staff that either blocks projectiles and sends them back to the enemy, or you can beat the shit out of people with your staff. Void, you have a Void bow that links everyone together so that they all take shared damage, or you go with a multi-shot bow that deals damage, that creates Void anchors that's crowd control, or you went with daggers if you wanted with something a bit more damaging. For solar damage, you had the revolver in two different flavors, one that deals precision damage and one that with every kill you gain a shot, so it's good for crowd clear. Or you had the daggers where you throw a volley of flaming daggers that explode. Those all sound cool. Here's the problem. Like I said, it felt like when you played the Hunter, it felt like you were being punished. You thought the Hunters were fast? We had a dodge roll. That's all we had. But in terms of horizontal movement, the Hunters were usually the last one to a fight. Because the exotics could fly faster than a Hunter could run, Titans can just shield bash forward or dash forward with their abilities and they'd overtake a Hunter instantly. Hunters, all we had was, oh, I can run. Oh, I can dodge roll. That's it. We also had the worst survivability because of the fact that Hunters had to build usually speed and I think it was melee or special. You basically had to go with your DPS stats. You had no durability whatsoever. Whereas everyone else could take more than one hit. Hunters were always one-shotted. I felt that was unfair. What's that? Oh look, it's an armored... Is that from Stormblood? I forgot where you can get that mount. An armored hellhound of sorts. Where's my OBS? I've lost my OBS. There it is. Okay. I think this is a good place to end. Like, I always have this bad habit of delving into critique mode after a while when I get into a just chatting segment. Because I have a lot of thoughts I want to share about the games that I like, but understand that the games that I like, I'm still prone to criticizing them. Not because I dislike these games, because I want them to be better. And I am sharing my thoughts as someone who is very aware of the problems some of these games have. No game is perfect, unfortunately. So yeah. But yeah, we're gonna end there. Let me just flash over to my preview screen here. So, for those of you who missed the announcements, we have one more stream this week. It's gonna be this Saturday morning, my time. That'll be Friday evening for those of you in the US. I'll be playing Persona 5 Royal again, continuing the story, because we left off. We still haven't unlocked the next palace, and we still have a few side quests in Mementos we need to do. So we're gonna finish off summer vacation, and hopefully we can catch up to everything. Oh yeah, we also have the beach episode. It's the beach episode, I just remembered. Well, one of the beach episodes. I know that there's multiple, but this is one of them. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed, even if, like, once again, I've delved into ramble mode because of my love for games and why I want them to be better. I want them to get better. Anyway, thanks guys so much for coming. Hope you enjoyed my stream of 14. I will be trying to play this more often, not on stream, but just so I can prep for Endwalker. We didn't get Warrior to 90, but we should be able to get that done maybe by end of the week if I do this diligently. But yeah, the cast bar is now closed and drinks will be waiting for you guys when you return. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your night. Good night, everyone. Yes, I mean Dawntrail. You know what I mean.